All right, welcome back to episode 2 of Immersive Mad learning how to play ARKHAN the Black. This isn't the first time I played ARKHAN, but it's been a long time, and I very rarely play Tomb Kings, so I'm I'm a bit of a novice at Tomb Kings. But yeah, so far I've been with a bit of advice and a few tips and stuff. We've been had a nice little start, did a little half session yesterday. Rushed the dwarfs, took out their main army and settlement. I think on turn 3. No, turn 3. I think it is possible to do it on turn 2, which is what I did last time when I did it in practice. But this time I did it on turn 3. It was a lot easier. Then we've set up a sack city here for ages so that we could get a heap of these followers. You can farm the Channel Valley Necrotech, that's for leveling up in a mountain region, and you can farm skeletal laborers for every time you sack a city, you have a chance to get that. So using a sack city in the mountains gives you a chance of getting both. And yeah, if we have, I think we need 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6. So that, if you have 6 characters with all of these, that's 90% reduction in cost to build infrastructure buildings. And skeletal labor gives you 25% reduction for province capital settlement buildings. So we've got 3 of them, so 75% if we can get 3 characters in the right area at the right time. Yeah, so I basically want to get 1 more of each of those. Most followers do not have this, but there's a special thing that Tomb King's followers have, where if you've got one of these followers equipped, you can't get another one. You can't you can't loot another one. So if you are farming them, just make sure that you unselect the unselect the skeletal labor and the Channel Valley Necrotech if you're trying to farm them. Mostly I did have them unselected, but there was one time when I tried to farm and I had them equipped, so I missed out. All right. I guess we just want them to be more durable. But anyway, yeah, so far so good. Hey, Cloak Monkey. So far so good, basically, with our learning ARKHAN campaign. However, we've just taken out Rapance, or mostly taken out Rapance, but we're at war with Volkmar now, and I think his main army's right there, and I don't know how strong it is. So yeah, I'm hoping it's weak enough that we can deal with it. Got some Regiment of Renown here. I might just recruit these guys, just in case we do get attacked over the end turn. Because I think I wanted to be just out of reinforcement range of this settlement, but I think I accidentally moved to just in range. So yeah, so they can catch us here and wipe us out, potentially. Which also, I do have replenishment, but I want some better magic ASAP also. Yeah, I might beeline for the better magic.
Black Tower.
Yeah, I want Curse of Undeath. Yeah, I'll get Curse of Undeath, so if we do cast some magic, it'll sort of heal us a little bit. Let me tell you right now, don't use the Vassals. Yeah, they're working on it. There should be a fix coming very soon for that, Struck. So yeah, so there's, for those of you who missed out on that, there's a bug with Vassals where basically Vassals weren't giving you income like they normally do, but but then they fixed that, but they didn't really fix it. And now, yeah, vassals sometimes get this bug where you get massive negative income from vassals. So basically, probably just don't start any new campaigns where you use vassals at the moment. But there should be, yeah, I heard a rumor that there's a patch hopefully coming really soon for that. Or hotfix. Yeah, did you have a bit of, you run into that grocery? So yeah, so you might be playing a campaign right now where you are using vassals and you aren't getting it. I don't know exactly how the thing happens, but it's not like every time you get a vassal, you automatically get negative income. It's some complicated thing where if you do some other really random, totally unrelated thing, like change stances or something, then it bugs out your vassal income. Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know exactly how to do it or if there's a way to avoid it, but yeah. Wish I could sit and watch. Got to go to work. At least so much a little bit while I sip my morning coffee. Oh, no worries, Custer. Yeah, thanks for joining us. What's the key for switching between heroes in the skills menu? Comma and full stop. The keys that have the little arrows above them. That way you get, yeah, you use full stop to go forward or comma to go backwards through all your heroes, through all your characters. Yo, I didn't know you joined the head-to-head server. Well, if you didn't know that I joined the head-to-head server, it's extremely coincidental that you're commenting on it immediately after I joined the head-to-head server. How you going, Nicky Club? Anyway, so yeah, so that's pretty much where we're up to right now. Oh yeah, we've got, what can we do here? We've got a thing. Have I unlocked something? Oh yeah, we've unlocked the Flock of Dejaf. Is the Flock of Dejaf like actually worth getting? I don't know. I kind of feel like I should just end turn because I feel like we could be allowed to lose the campaign if there's some massive doom stack here that's about to wreck me. But I guess we'll find out in a moment. What's my capacity for Lich Priests? Yeah, I can get 2 more Lich Priests. So should I... I don't know what I want, really. We don't want Nehakara, do we? Should we get Death? I think I just wanted to farm. Miscast, not return. Yeah. I could go for another light one, I guess. There's better traits than that, isn't there? I'm gonna just I'll leave him there for now in case we want to use him for a battle. But we'll yeah, I'll probably disband him. Being stuck with that Shadows early game is rough. What do you mean? There's no faction that gets Shadows early, is there? I thought all Tomb King's factions are stuck with that Shadows early game, aren't they? Alrighty, I don't know if I want to repair that. Maybe. Nah, it'll repair itself. It'll be fine. We've got no corruption, so I might just go for growth. Maybe this one. Oh yeah, so I was gonna vassalize. I was either gonna Saxony or vassalize these guys, but then I decided we want the diamonds. So yeah, I'm thinking I won't build these up until I'm able to move some characters over there to get the cheap buildings. Yeah, I got the hero dilemma already, but I got a priest of shadows. Yeah, no, I think everyone seems to be telling me that Law of Nehakara is pretty bad. All right, hopefully they're not going to get wrecked by Volkmar now. As well as be a very short stream. Yes, that was, yeah, I spent half of last episode farming Charnel Valley Necrotech. So I've got 6 already. I just want to get 1 more so I can get 100%. But I've got 90%, so I've got 90% on infrastructure and 75 on main settlement buildings, which is still pretty good.
To retrieve his mighty staff, my lord, and through you, let the world
there he is.
Taste his wrath.
Was he there? That's weird. He's not at war with that guy, so why is he just randomly moved over there? It's weird. $75-90% is enough for now, yeah. Alright, what do we get? We've got fleet-footed. Wise. Should I go for wise to get the canopy jars, or is that not really a significant amount? Or is there a better trait that I should hold out for? Wise seems pretty good. The Lich Priests don't get any cool. They don't get any traits that give you like +1 capacity for you know, War Sphinxes or anything, do they? The Necrotex can get that though, right? So I think for Necrotex you're looking out for ones that give you plus capacity on the trait. I'm not sure about Tomb Princes and Lich Priests. Yeah, Necrotex is the one that gives you capacity. So do you reckon is Wise the best trait to get for Lich Priest, or should we be holding out for something else?
This is as Vassal foretold. I deem it absolute power.
Never enough jars, yeah. I'm thinking
I have arrived. Yes, siege is done. To the temple! Embalm thy legions! Lich priest. Nagash command.
alright, we can get some I wonder actually, I'll just quickly look at our ancillary guide. So yeah, we were looking at this last time. I was just talking about this before. Yeah, so this is the ultimate ancillary guide for Tomb Kings. So yeah, so one thing that's different about Tomb Kings is these little orange markers. And if you go down here, it says here, see, prevent ancillary duplication. That means that if you've already gotten a follower from a previous turn or whatever, and it's equipped on that lord, even if you fulfill these requirements, you won't get another one if you've currently got one of those followers equipped. So yeah, so if you want to keep farming them, pretty much every single follower of theirs. So I guess like maybe at the start of your turn, you want to just like remove any followers that you happen to have equipped if you want to try and get more. I think Endless March actually gives us a follower. Yeah, if you take Endless March, you got a 5% chance of getting this Tomb Fleet Taskmaster that gives you 10% campaign movement range. It's a hard choice though, because it's only 5%, so only one out of every. So you can do it 20 times and not get the follower. But if you get 10% campaign movement range, it's pretty awesome. But the only problem with that is that you are missing out on the 30 canopy chars like every time you do it. So I don't know. That's a really hard one. I'm not sure. Trustworthy, yeah. Can you get Trustworthy on Lich Priest? Trustworthy is the one that gives you a +5 relations with all factions or whatever, yeah.
I have no use for them.
You can get one. Well, there's only a 20% chance, so I guess it was pretty unlikely. Alright. So this guy's definitely in range, and this settlement should look...
ARKHAN the Black. Attend your king, slaves.
What sort of armies you got? We don't know what armies you got. I'm kind of thinking we try an ambush stance, maybe.
Soldiers,
Yeah, we can't get
prepare the crypt. Victory. Of course it's victory.
I don't know what to do. I want to ambush this guy, but I also want to get ready to attack this settlement here.
Unachievable.
All right, we'll give that a try. See how it goes. Yeah, I'm not trying to break any records or anything. I'm just kind of playing at a sort of leisurely pace and just trying to learn the faction. Oh yeah, so we can use our thing. So we got crypts here. We want to upgrade. So crypts cost what, 1,500.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
375. Huzzah. And then we'll just go and unequip those again. Got a highborn of Kimmery back on. Some public order.
I have risen.
I got a rebellion gonna pop here. Could I could avoid the rebellion. I wonder if our garrisons are really terrible, aren't they? Yeah. I think it's really bad to get rebellions when you're playing as Tomb Kings because your garrisons are terrible. So I might just avoid that rebellion if we can. Nice pyramid. Mind if I look closer? Indeed. Okay. There's the Vulcanator. That looks pretty handleable, doesn't it? Alright, what do we got this time? We got Fleet-Footed, Wrathful, Eternal. Yeah, I don't think we really want any of that. Alright. Does this give us ambush defense chance? Yeah.
Submit to your king. Tomb King of Mehekara. Bathe in Shaish. Advance! Entomb them. Legions, move!
Now we could easily push him back into this. So we need to kind of make sure we don't do that. If we go this direction, I think we might be alright.
Follow me.
We're not going to be able to hit the settlement though, but...
ARKHAN the Black. Bring them death.
Don't? Oh, that's right. I thought he was going to move into the settlement.
Attend your king, slaves. Moving, servants of
Alright. We got him. We got him, boys. Yeah, maybe I'll just go for the I don't know if I like this mortar. Yeah, maybe we'll just go for the jars for now, and then like later on if we, you know. But the thing is, if we don't get the follower now, we'll never really get the jars because, I mean, we'll always just keep getting jars, won't we? Why is our Nessa just vibing deeper and deeper into our territory? I don't know. I'm hoping that we can get her to go to war with somebody else for us and stay and be on our side. Because we were thinking that it'd be really cool to get some Pirate Coast allies. We can. Wonder if we should come over here. Maybe a little further away. A little bit further. A bit further. Yeah, come over here.
Thy will be done.
Yeah, I think we've done too many auto resolves and we've lost some of our troops. We need to go and recruit them. All right. All right. So let them. Oh, they're just coming straight for us. Oh yeah. Okay. They're. Oh, never mind. My plan was to kind of wait. But are they coming or are they? Yeah, they are coming. I thought they were reforming, and then I thought they were coming, and then I thought they were reforming again. And I was like, yeah.
Vengeance for Nagash.
Yeah, my plan was for them to stay stationary and then these guys to come in behind them, but yeah, that didn't work.
Cetra shall pay. Nagash. ARKHAN the Black. Onwards, minions. This way. This is Yatu.
So they got a bunch of scarier heroes than me. I wonder if I shoot their mortars if we'd win that.
The more calls.
And it's going to take them so long to get here. Not sure it's going to be. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure how I managed to get all these guys in a blob like that, but. Alright, we're gonna have guns in our. We're gonna have guns hitting us pretty soon. Guys aren't going to get here anytime soon. Looks like we can handle them. We're just with our basic army anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. But surprised their hero. I thought the heroes were going to wreck us here. I mean, they're kind of wrecking us, but they just aren't really. Couple sun in there should sort things out. Alright, mortars are done.
Biggest in the tribe.
Some physical resist. Early today, yeah, pretty on doing the earlier time today.
God shall pour
Yeah, sorry I'm not really sticking to a schedule these days. I'm just kind of, yeah, just starting at kind of like random times all the time. Just, I don't know, it's just different. Yeah. I'm trying to like do this diet and trying to do a bit of exercise and yeah, I don't know, just. I don't know. I'm out of my routine, I guess. Get this Sharpty in to try and help out with this. Yeah, we're getting pretty effed up here. Might need to get some more infantry in here to help out. We should get those ogres in, mate. They should help us to not get wrecked.
Oh yes! Charge! Proceed! Shyish winds gather!
Alright, we nearly got Voltmar. Can we shoot this guy? No, he's out of range. Try and see if we can stop Voltmar. No, yeah, I don't think we're going to get much more in the way of kills here. You get to watch me from work? That sounds cool. Hey Mercy, how are you getting on with Tomb Kings? I know you said they were one of your least favorite, but as a fresh playthrough changed your mind at all? Maybe a bit too early in the campaign. No, like, no, like it hasn't changed my mind about it. Like it's like they're never going to be one of my favorite factions because it's not like I don't know what's cool about the. Well, I mean, maybe it is, but I don't think it's that I don't know how to enjoy the Tomb Kings. It's just that I don't like the Tomb Kings playstyle as much as I like other factions. But that's not to say that I don't enjoy playing them. It's just like it's just frequency, basically. You know, like if I wasn't going to enjoy the campaign, I wouldn't play it at all. You know what I mean? It's just, but so like, I do like the Tomb Kings, but I only just like to play them occasionally because I feel like they're not really my style. Actually, the replenishment would be pretty good too. But I'll take the jars. I feel like you guys want me to take the jars. Grimsbane. Very nice.
This furthers my plan.
Yeah, I think that's probably another thing. Like, I get bored with campaigns quite easily. So if I can't like get anything interesting happening in the first like 30 turns, then I'm probably gonna just lose interest.
You are not him. Submit to your king. ARKHAN the Black.
All right, we'll just come back a smidge more. So we get replenishment. We are in force march though, so if he comes in strong and we can't handle it, then that'll be bad. But I think we're okay. I think we are okay.
King slaves. Move minions. Nehekara rises from the sands.
Yeah, cool. So we're at +5 now, so I can actually collect income and still be at +1. But if we get anything that's going to reduce our public order at all, like globally, then that'll screw us over. These give me public order? No. Yeah, I kind of need to upgrade one of these as well so I can get public order on one of them.
Open the liber mortis.
Oh yeah, all my special units are dead. I need to like get back to my home province so that I can recruit some more stuff. Or can I build... Oh yeah, I can build this building. Next turn. Get some crypt horrors over here. Packaging up Volkmar's organs for later. That's what we do. That's how we roll.
Soon. So very soon.
I think Cetra is really low, so we could always kind of try and rush Cetra. Not really sure.
I only parley with those who serve the great necromancer.
I wanted to go to war with these guys, but now I'm like, I don't know, maybe we want to keep them as sort of a barrier against Volkmar, at least temporarily. All right, we researched our first dynasty. Sick. Does that mean we've got extra army capacity now? Huzzah.
Sardasa's most infamous! Let us hope what you have to say pleases the mighty.
I'm going on aggression pact with her. I'll start trying to build relations there. Awakening.
You smell worse.
I was hoping we could get a vassal or well, I guess I shouldn't go for vassal, should I? In the current environment. That sucks, but yeah. I could go to war. I wonder if I went to war against these two factions. Nah, I still don't even get the alliance. Do you agree that ARKHAN should have the full access to lore of vampires? I have not really thought about it. What's your argument? Why do you think that he should? Like for lore reasons or?
Petra calls. Black Tower. Hearken the black.
Yeah, is it for lore reasons or is it because you think his skill set is like missing an integral part that he really needs or something?
Bring
I feel like Law of Death is quite a bit better now, so I feel like that's kind of like an indirect buff to Tomb Kings. But it's still not really like, you know, top tier, I wouldn't say. Tomb Strike. Sure.
Yes, grovel and beg.
Yeah, we should be able to get an advantage on this in the field versus these guys, I think. Wasn't ARKHAN sort of a necromancer in the end? No, no idea, man. Sorry. Ah, One Pitchman just rated us on Twitch. Thanks a lot, One Pitchman. You're a legend. Appreciate it. Chuck you a shout out. Hope you've been well. Hello. Welcome. All right, what are we doing over here? We are... Got our allies coming in there. Get our mighty... Man, there's a lot of dudes over there. It's a lot of dudes. That's right. We'll just we'll go super duper wide. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll give it a try.
I am reborn.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Pretty good. I was a bit sick, but I think I've gotten over that now, so all is well.
Your king orders death.
Something happened to ARKHAN's army. Why so many spears? Yeah, I've just been like fighting and just you know, slowly losing units here and there. We've got to get all of our archers and ghouls back. A lot of dude on dude action incoming. Nice. There's a lot of dudes over there. We're gonna have to do some guys. We've got a nice little hero ball now. Unfortunately, they're all like priests, so they're not exactly melee powerhouses. But yeah, that's all right, I guess. We're very close to in range, so we'll just shun forward a tiny little bit, and then we'll let the artillery go to work. That was bad timing.
The more calls.
All right. So just try and push into their back line, shut down all their archers, and then we should be able to give them a lot of trouble. You should try AI control if you're just spamming melee infantry. Why? You reckon that the auto control is better than me? If I had a healer in the other army, maybe, then we could get an extra magic pool. That'd be kind of good. But I think I'm controlling them way more intelligently than the AI would. I don't think they'd be capable of penetrating through and shutting down all the archers and all that stuff, which is what the goal is here. I could have casted some magic, but probably wouldn't have really done much. We're just about done here.
Tomb King. Big thing. Mortuary cults. Of course. Crusher.
They get it? Where's that lord? Oh, he's in there still. Doing his thing. There's my other ogres. Yeah. Get a recharge on these guys. Done. Break them. Alright. Turn off the artillery. A bit more friendly fire than anything else, I'm sure. After watching the Doom Swarms, I've discovered a newfound appreciation for AI control. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, with Legends Doom Swarm armies, though, he's using 4 armies. So he's not just controlling 2 armies, he's got 4 armies. So, yeah. I think, yeah, if you were trying to control 4 armies manually, that'd be, well, you can't anyway, but that'd be pretty hard. But yeah, no, I don't think it would be advantageous. I mean, if you want to let the AI control stuff, you can just do control group, you know, and then just group attack stuff. That's pretty much the same as AI control, I think. And that's a lot more dynamic because you can use it, and then if the AI is being retarded, then you can just stop it again. You know, whereas if you relinquish AI control of the whole army before the battle, then, you know, that's it. You just don't get to choose what they do anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would do it with lots of infantry. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I haven't watched any of the Doomswarm videos yet, so maybe, you know, you're seeing something that I haven't thought of. But yeah, I wouldn't really worry about it with like armies like this with just a bunch of infantry. They're pretty easy to control. I reckon what it would be good with though is mass cavalry. Like if I had like 2 full stacks of Bretonian Knights or something, I could imagine like having one of the stacks like being operated by the AI, just cycle charging and shit would be pretty cool. Or could be pretty cool, but I could also imagine it just being really stupid and just like ruining the whole battle for you, you know? So I don't know. I'm torn. But yeah, the thing with the Doom Swarms is that you don't have any choice. Like you can't bring those armies in any other way. So it's like, yeah, it's a different, yeah, AI definitely cycle charges. You ever noticed it when they come in and like they smash into your dudes and then you try and kill them and then they pull the cavalry out and run away and then you go and do something else and they come back and they're smashed into you again and it's like, ah. Alright, I think our work here is done. AI might decide to blob in a random spot, yeah. Sucks at managing managing range units. Yeah. No, I'm not saying the AI is bad at controlling melee infantry. I'm just saying I can control melee infantry myself. So, you know, I mean, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I would hope that I'm slightly better at doing it than the AI is, you know. But yeah, but I think with cavalry, it's hard because with cavalry, you really want to be cycle charging, you know, like with infantry, it's not so bad because you only really want to charge the infantry in like once. And then once they've fought a bit, like maybe later on, you might change one to another target. You know what I mean? Like there is a bit of an advantage to like really microing infantry, but like but nowhere near as much as cavalry, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, with vampire counts, it's really cool, especially if your secondary armies only have healing magic, because then, or at least they don't have any like AOE wind spells that can accidentally target your own guys. But yeah, vampire counts armies I reckon were really cool for doing the AI control thing. A lot of bones, indeed. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys, you guys try it out, see what you think about relinquishing AI control to your secondary armies, and see if you have some success with it. I know, you know, I've tried it before. A few other people have tried it before, and it's like, yeah, you know, maybe can be good in certain situations. Yeah, I never actually thought that I never actually thought that the Doomswarm idea was any kind of practical kind of like campaign advice type of thing. But yeah, I hadn't actually watched the videos yet. Maybe I should check them out. I assumed it was just more of a like, how cool is this? You have a massive battle and stuff. Not so much as like actually something you would use in the campaign. Is that kind of the point of the videos, that they're meant to be like an actual thing that you would do in the campaign?
Sirs, attend.
All right, level up these guys. I don't know if we need the replenishment, but yeah. All right, cool. So we've got our extra lord now. So we've got archers there, and we've got cripples there. Oh, actually, we could get the archers here, couldn't we? All right, how about a recruiter lord here? Some of the Doomswarm armies perform way better than you'd expect. You'd watch the Zombie Swarm and the Flagellant Swarm in particular. Yeah, no, I'm not saying they don't perform well. I'm saying that you would never actually do that in the campaign. Like, it's not like a campaign. Yeah, it's not like a campaign strategy thing. It's just more of a, like, curiosity type of thing. Like, how cool does this look? You know what I mean? It's not really like, there's no practical, like, use for it though, right?
Priest King.
Like, okay, so I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, so just say you were trying to make your main battle formation a 4-stack of flagellants, right? So you got like 4 full stacks with 19 flagellants in each army, and they're moving around together as a, you know, as a doom stack, essentially a mega doom stack of like fucking 80 units of flagellants. Like, it's gonna be like super expensive, right? Because it's like 4 full stacks. But also it's like, I don't know, like, is it even going to be that good, you know? And like, I think it could perform well, but it could perform really badly as well in certain situations. So it's like, when you're doing a Doomswarm battle, like Legend's doing, like, then you can show it off in like a good way, or you can show it off in a bad way or whatever. But if you're playing it with the campaign, and that's your main army is 4 stacks of flagellants, and you have to deal with every situation that you come across with 4 stacks of flagellants, you know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be pretty fucked. It's going to be pretty expensive, and it's going to be very unreliable. If you're letting the AI control half the army, like, you might have some good battles, and then you might have one where the AI just completely derps out and it gets like annihilated by enemy artillery and like, or you know, or something like that, you know. So I don't know. Like, anyway, I'm not really trying to argue about whether it's good or bad. I just never thought that there was any, like, yeah, I never thought that the idea of the Doom Swarms was meant to be anything to do with actually using them in your campaign. It was more just like, you know, showing off what it's sort of like, I thought it was more like when Okoy does those like 19 ogres or 19 noblars videos and stuff, you know. It's just like, you know, this is what it's like if you have shitloads of this one unit type sort of thing. Kind of like just a different way of studying the units or whatever. So what should I do with these? What should I do now? Should I suppose, because like, so I've unlocked this technology, so I've got my extra army, right? So I'm recruiting recruiting 2 Cryptoras. And, oh, dogs. Actually, I could just globally recruit, couldn't I? That'd be better. Yeah, I'll have to check them out.
Victory in undeath.
I wonder if there's a minimum research rate possible. I have a long victory save with ARKHAN, so I need to try abandoning all my settlements. See how low you can get your research rate down. But yeah, I don't know, Eris. I mean, if you can think of a good example of like a situation where I should use a Doomswarm in campaign, I'd be interested, but I just can't think of any situation where I would really like do it intentionally, you know what I mean? We don't actually make any money from here. Like, I could imagine having 4 stacks of like unshielded spearmen or 4 stacks of basic Empire archers or something, and then just having to fight a battle with it. And like in that situation, it could be good to like put two of the armies under the AI control, but I wouldn't like intentionally recruit 4 full stacks of, you know, I mean, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I can't really see it. But yeah, like you say, maybe I have to check it out and see how effective they are. Maybe they are super awesome.
My will be done.
I've only got 3 slots for global recruitment. That sucks.
Victory, yes! Who dares? I alone shall restore Nehekara. This is my will. Open the liber mortis.
Yeah, I guess I'm saying what I'm saying is like, I think there could be situations where giving AI control to the other 2 armies so that you can have 4 armies come in to a battle could definitely be a really good strategy. There could be like a certain battles where that would be a good thing. Like where when Legend was doing his saving your disaster battles, like I can imagine there being a saving your disaster battle situation where it was like, oh, we can't win this one except if we give AI control to these other 2 armies and then we can bring all 4 in at once and blah blah, you know. I can imagine there being like a situation where it would work, but I can't really imagine like, yeah, I don't think like intentionally trying to do a campaign based on having half your armies controlled by the AI. I can't see that being optimal, like over a campaign. I tried to do it one time and I just didn't really get it happening at all. But like I just couldn't even, yeah, like I couldn't even get enough armies to do it, and like I couldn't really get an opportunity to use it, you know.
The day of awakening comes. Consent given. You are not him.
Yeah, so basically, like, I don't know, like, I kind of want to get another army as soon as possible, but that's going to take ages. So the best thing to do would be to recruit all these things, right? Like, once you unlock one of these, you kind of just hit everything in here as fast as you can to kind of get everything unlocked, right?
Victory in undeath.
At least unlock the Lord and Proclamation immediately. Yeah, I don't know, is this Proclamation actually any good though? I mean, it is good. I mean, it's obviously it's got some use, but I don't know, 5,000 gold, minus 10% construction for wall, garrison, citadel, and estate. What? Oh wait, what's citadel and estate buildings? Is that walls or is that? Walls. Estate. Oh, okay. What's citadel? Oh, right. Okay, so this is kind of more of a later game thing. Yeah, so we don't really need that. Don't really need that. That's kind of good though. Arg, where's my meta third second dynasties? Well, I'm learning to play Tomb Kings. So where were you to teach me those things last episode when I was choosing the technologies? But to answer your question, they're right here. That's where the third one is there, and that's where the second one is there. They're next to the fourth one, in between the first and the fourth. Construction time. How's that meta? Is it because of this control and construction cost reduction? Yeah. I've already got minus 75% construction cost reduction from my followers though. What does this one got? Control all provinces. Growth, festival. Yeah. I don't know. How meta are they? They don't seem that meta. Lord from the second. It's probably not that important, but it's still like worth discussing because that's the whole point of the stream is figuring out what's good to do. So this is like the kind of information I want to know, but I just don't know it. So I need to learn it, kind of thing. Ooh. X-Wraiths. How much does that cost? 6,000 gold. I did have a Hex Wraith, but I killed it. X-Wraiths are fun, yeah. Takes so long to get anything, and making the good bonuses a priority seems reasonable. Yeah, I mean, okay. So yes, doing things in the campaign that are good and instead of shit things, yes, that's good. Getting good bonuses as first is good. Obviously, I think we can accept that. What I'm saying is I don't know which bonuses are good and which bonuses are bad, and that's what the discussion is about. So, sorry. What I'm saying is why are those better? Why are those better than the other options? That was the question. Sorry, I didn't make that clear. No, like my question wasn't why should we try and play good instead of shit. My question was why is that better? So you reckon? I mean, I can guess why you're saying that. You think public order is especially good for Tomb Kings because their garrisons are so shit. Which is that why, or is it to make the public order so you don't have to worry about defending, or like, do you know what I mean? To save money in slots on public order buildings. That sounds like a good idea. Now we're getting some good information. Yeah, as much as I love being told that what I did was wrong, with no other explanation apart from that, I like it even more when you explain why. But now the reason why I went for Fourth Dynasty was because I wanted to get more. I wanted to get some Ashupti. So kind of about nowish, once this building finishes building, I want to recruit some Ashupti, and the Fourth Dynasty gives me extra Ashupti capacity. So that was my thinking. But yeah, I don't know. If you had been here yesterday, you very well might have convinced me to go for the public order. We can take that by ourselves if needed.
Harvest their souls for my rights.
Can't hit that.
Nagash demands sacrifice. Vanquish the meddlers.
Can we... is it going to be really painful if I auto-resolve it? It probably is, isn't it? can't go wrong with control and not spend pressure. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I was looking into I joined the head-to-head community Discord yesterday, and I was checking out their like campaign rules and stuff like that. So in head-to-head, they've got like this sort of community agreed rules for like community. Like agreed by the community and stuff like that. And so it's interesting because like whenever you put artificial rules on top of the like actual game, you know, what you can like, so basically normally there's no rules, right? You can just do anything that you can do in the game, any exploits, cheeses, whatever, you know. But then quite often when you play multiplayer, especially competitive multiplayer, you know, you'll have kind of agreed upon rules so that, you know, all parties feel like it's a fair competition or whatever. And yeah, so head-to-head community's got rules, and so I was reading them, and it's interesting, like just thinking about how the game would be different, you know, if you played that way. Hello, chores, take care of. Yeah, oh no, that's all right. I wasn't giving you shit about not being here. I was just saying, yeah, as much as I just enjoy just being told that I made a mistake, I much more enjoy just actually discussing like the pros and cons of different strategies, like why they're good, you know? I feel like that's actually more interesting. I didn't actually want that chariot.
Cetra shall pay.
You thinking of playing versus somebody? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm not really a competitive player. Like I'm not really motivated by that. I do tend to enjoy it though when I do it, like when I play PvP stuff. But I don't like, I don't know, like when I'm not doing it, I don't like tend to fantasize about doing it. I'm more into, like, in terms of what I like to do, I'm more into like creating like a little fantasy world or whatever. Like, I don't know, like I'd be more interested in, I feel like I'd be more interested in like competitive multiplayer if it was like a persistent world and there was no end to the game. Like an MMO, like a Total War MMO, Total War PvP MMO. That would be sick. But yeah, I think co-op is probably more my thing, but I find that's really hard to get going as well, for me anyway. Hey Sam, I have no idea, man. If you want to send me a link on Discord, I'll check it out. Yeah, I've never really been one of those kind of competitive kind of players. Like, I've always been more of just a nerd that likes to daydream and shit, you know? That's kind of more my vibe. But yeah, I know, I was reading the rules and it definitely is intriguing. Like, I don't know. It's just, one thing about Total War is like, it's such an investment. Like, it takes so long time to play, and I don't know. I've played head to head before with my mates, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, like with normal multiplayer, like the matches only go for 10 minutes. So even if the dude that you're playing against is a total dick and he's like corner camping and fucking using some completely meta cheesy build on you or whatever, at least you only have to put up with that shit for 10 minutes, you know, or you can just leave or whatever. But with multiplayer head to head, you're kind of like committed that you have to like play it for hours or maybe even days, and it's just like, ugh. Yeah, I don't know.
Vengeance for Nagash.
I'm really reticent to like put myself in a situation where I have to do something unpleasant for like a long period of time. But I mean, it probably won't be unpleasant. It'll probably be like super fun and it'll be like the best thing ever, and I'll never want to play single player again or whatever, who knows. But yeah, I'm definitely a bit reticent about committing to it. Also, it's a completely different game, which I don't currently know how to play, so I'd have to like start from scratch kind of learning how to play it. But yes, I definitely am interested. I'm very interested. I know. Yeah, one of the guys from Warpstone messaged me a while ago about it and kind of planted the seed.
Ready. Charge.
I'm always, with the Purple Sun, I'm always a bit worried, like, I always put on the edge because I don't want it to go into my guys, but then it always just goes off and does nothing.
Not a servant. Sacrifice them. At once.
Oh, fucking hell. Just didn't realize that he was getting wrecked.
Winds gather. ARKHAN the Black. Attack the living.
It's hilarious when Pathing creates spaghetti lines, yeah.
I command.
Yeah, I've got ARKHANs on his death chariot, getting wrecked.
ARKHAN moves.
I'm so interested to see how hard this hits.
Onwards, minions.
It looks pretty cool. It's like a flying ghost chariot. Is it meant to be like that? That was a pretty solid hit.
Take the black. Proceed. Spell casting. Obey. Move. Legions forward. Animus. Agreed. Kill. Guns out, boys. Killing time. Zion of Nehekara. Off we go. What, my king?
Yeah, I never overcast Purple Sun because I don't want it to last longer and wander more, yeah. I always just do it like normal. Are those ogres training to become a Sharptie later? Yeah. Yeah, the ogres are free, so they're pretty cool. Should get some ogres in my Beastman armies as well. Yeah, I noticed that with with Tomb Kings, it is like really good to keep your public order up because rebellions, like with Dark Elves, it's like you're almost like when you get a rebellion, it's almost a good thing because you get more slaves and stuff. But with Tomb Kings, it's definitely not good because your garrisons are terrible. You can't recruit an instant lord or anything. It's yeah, it's bad. Black Tower of ARKHAN. Oh, well, it's good that we got that. Even if you kill the rebels, you don't get gold from them. Oh, really? That sucks.
Land of the dead. Power in unlife.
Should I upgrade,
King of greatest dynasty.
Oh, I only get jars from the post-battle options.
With my foes.
Yeah, that's it. It's the next victim. What does Pyramid get from the Dark? I can get from the Pyramid. Oh, I just the Black Tower. You mean, or the Black Pyramid? The Black Pyramid. He gets Lord Recruit rank, Hero Recruit rank, Winds of Magic Power Reserve, spell resistance 10%.
Undead loyalty. The day of awakening comes. Tomb King of Mehekara. Obey me! My dynasty reigns supreme.
So what should I be doing? I feel like I'm bored of this already. It's just like I've barely even started playing. I'm already kind of bored of it. I guess I'll just keep taking out Volkmar.
King slaves.
Back to Blood Bowl, yeah.
Yes, grovel and beg.
All right, so oh yeah, no, we're gonna wait on those. We'll get some more of these things. Well, no, I don't know. I was working on this other campaign idea for like playing as a vassal for Bretonia, which is kind of fun. But I don't know if that would translate well for a stream. Which priest or necrotech? Which one of these should I get first? A necrotech's. Well, I guess if I get a necrotech capacity, then I can start farming them. Capture land till you meet Kairos and enjoy not being able to do anything with army cap afterwards. Yeah, that doesn't sound that awesome.
Your name is in the Liber Mortis. Your doom is assured.
Let's be peaceful now. Yeah. No. Hopefully, Von Carstein's still around and we can sell some stuff to him. Having a settlement swapped and not being able to recruit a small army to take it back sure feels good. Yeah, nice. And see, I wonder if is it ever like good to have like a free army with Tomb King? Well, I suppose you could do it with Tomb King, couldn't you? Like if you have an extra skeleton army, you could just delete it and then just re-recruit the army somewhere else, right?
Advance!
Does this give us global recruiting?
Stand, Sentinel!
No, we should have started at the other settlement. It would have been quicker.
Machinations.
Plus your momentum. Yeah. See, I think that's another thing why I'm not really competitive in the mindset. Like I don't even really want momentum a lot of times. I really want status quo. Yeah, I want to set up my little empire and then just like rule it and like fight off my rivals and stuff like that. I don't particularly want to conquer everything because once you conquer everything, then it's kind of over, you know? So yeah, I feel like that's like a kind of a handicap for me for Total War because I don't really want to win particularly. Like I just like fighting. Pretty sure the only global recruitment slots to be gained are at the tech tree. Yeah, but if I had have stayed in Lashek, I could have locally recruited. I sort of thought, oh, if I'm gonna stay here and like locally recruit these units and globally recruit those units, I may as well do it over here, so I'll be closer and do it the other way around, like locally recruit the archers and then globally recruit those. But I didn't think about it properly because there's like twice as many units that I want to recruit from here, so it would have been faster actually to start off in Lashek. Actually, I could just move. I could. Maybe.
Submit. Address me as your highness. Down we go.
Oh, yeah. There we go. And then I can just come back and grab some more units on the way. Yeah, that's alright. Then we can just globally recruit on the way through. I can't just sit doing nothing in game. I have to skip turns waiting for things. I get bored. Yeah, me too. But that's why I like Karl Franz's campaign, because you can just kind of like go around in a circle, you know, like you can just kind of you know, what do you call it? Just keep hitting things as they pop up. You don't really have to kind of expand out, at least not for a while. But like those are the sort of campaigns I prefer, where I'm sort of consolidating a position and then things are attacking me rather than me going out and like conquering everything. But you know, if you're playing like on a really high difficulty, like if you're playing a really difficult campaign, then that tends to not work because you need to go out and like eliminate threats.
Open the liber mortis. Agreed. This is my order. Yes. To battle for the Creator God.
But yeah, but you can sort of see how like, but somebody with a mindset like that, it's not really very conducive to competitive head-to-head gameplay.
All shall perish.
I more want like, you know, a role-playing campaign where everyone just like role plays or something. Not too bad. Should I take it? I feel like I should take him off that chariot. But the things that do appeal to me about it are like how people always ask like which faction's the strongest and stuff, and I kind of say like in terms of like normal single player Total War, I feel like that's kind of an irrelevant question because, you know, whatever faction you're playing is the strongest, you know. But yeah, the cool thing about competitive multiplayer is that you can actually answer that question. I assume, like, not that I have any experience with it, but yeah, you can actually answer that question by saying, you know, this faction wins most of the time in competitive head-to-head. But which is not to say that that's really relevant to single player. But because it's a different it's kind of a different game. but it's good that it's cool because it actually makes all those questions sort of relevant.
Yes, Arch-Necromancer.
Like what I'm trying to say is, like, I think people like to talk about that kind of stuff, but I think that it doesn't really make sense in reference to the single player game. But I think it does make sense in reference to the multiplayer.
My master will return.
I can hit that, don't I?
Mighty power
Oh, maybe not.
this way.
All right, we'll have to
Not him.
just squidge a bit more.
I shall move. Priest King.
Join the competitive group and then get them around to your way of thinking. Yeah, I'll infiltrate the competitive head-to-head scene, and then I'll convert everybody to being like hardcore role players instead. That's my goal. All right, let's check. I got all these followers so that I can reduce the cost of building stuff, but then like the buildings aren't really that expensive, and I didn't really, you know, I seem to have plenty of money anyway. The only head-to-head set I've seen so far came down to who has the better economy and just chokes their opponent with sheer numbers. Does anyone here know if it's always like that? I don't know, but I think that's the thing though. Like, if you, I feel like there'd be a lot of cheese. A lot, like if you've got a good strategy to like cheese like the first starting area and get an economy going really fast, then like the longer it is before you run into each other, the longer it is before the two factions run into each other, the more chance there is for it to get like wildly out of whack, you know. I feel like if you're both playing, like if you use Mixu's unlocker or whatever to both play a minor faction that had no bonuses or whatever, and you're the same faction, then it would sort of be fair, I guess, you know what I mean? As like, even though you'd have random different enemies nearby and whatever, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Address me as your highness.
so yeah, so I think in the community rules it said they play on normal battle difficulty with no AI cheats. So auto resolve is heaps more favorable than it is in legendary. So yeah, so I guess that's a difference, you know. Like in single player, it's pretty much in single player it's usually optimal to manually fight almost every single battle if you can be bothered, unless you're playing as dwarfs. But yeah, whereas I think in head to head, if you have normal battle difficulty, then it's going to be optimal to auto resolve every single battle if you can, unless you know you've got a really shit way, unless you're playing zombies or something. If they play in normal, then it's just spam shit tons of armies and conquer as much as possible. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically just trying to spam as many efficient auto resolve armies as you can, conquer as much stuff as fast as you can, etc. But that's not. I'm sure that's not the full story, but. Yeah, but I feel like that, I don't know, just that little fact like kind of made me think, oh yeah, it's definitely a totally different game from single player. Like it's going to play differently, different types of units are going to be strong, different strategies are going to be strong, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just a different game. So I don't know, but it's very interesting though. It's very interesting. I'm still not at all sure that I'm going to like it, but I'm very intrigued.
Unliving march.
Yeah, like I said, I played a few games of head-to-head before and did okay. I think I, won most of them, but I didn't really enjoy it that much. Like, I mean, it was fun in that PvP way of like, you're playing against somebody else and it's like head-to-head competition and all that kind of stuff. It was like exciting in that way, but it wasn't. I didn't really like enjoy it particularly, I don't think.
Arise, Legion. vengeance. My will be done.
All right, we got our dogs.
Legions move.
Yeah, this guy can just kind of like pop along. How's that public order going? 0 + 1. That's not bad. $86 income. Is the 86 income worth it? Probably not. Yeah, I'll just let them do their thing. So he's got the... Yeah, I could wait until I had my had free guys to bring him back over here and stuff. But yeah, anyway, so obviously it's like really different from single player, but the cool thing is that yeah, like I feel like it's the cool thing is that I gather there's lots of conversations about which factions are better and which factions are stronger and all that kind of stuff, and it's like I think that's actually pretty cool, like that you can have those discussions and that they actually kind of matter, you know. Whereas with single player, I feel like it doesn't really matter. You just do whatever you want, like, and you know, it's more about what's interesting or what's fun rather than what's powerful. Pyrrhic victory. I only lose 1 skeleton though. Sorted. I've heard that factions that can recruit the quickest are the strongest, like Warriors of Chaos, Vampire Counts, and Greenskins. Yeah. I reckon Dark Elves would be pretty strong as well.
This is ARKHAN.
The Changeling. Man, I'm still trying to figure out playing the Changeling. I'm still trying to figure out a way, like, I'm still trying to get a way to get myself into playing the Changeling. Like, I still haven't been able to have a good campaign, like, either on stream or off stream. I don't know, I've started 4 or 5 campaigns of Changeling, I just keep abandoning them all the time. No. Unbreakable, is that going to be good? Is Unbreakable good sometimes to stop just played Changeling to Long Victory. I enjoyed it. Yeah, tell us about it, old fart. What did you think? What did you find? What were the best and worst parts of playing the Changeling? I like fast protection. I like having it because it's like a cheap little spell that you can just pop on units to make them defensive. You know, to like if a unit's about to take arrow fire and you think they're going to get wrecked, you just pop this on, gives them plus 30 armor. Arrows don't do as much damage. If they're about to get charged, you know, you just pop this on, give them melee defense and armor so they don't get smashed as hard, like on a unit of archers or something. And so yeah, it's cool. It doesn't like make them into a powerhouse or anything. It's just like, it's kind of like a heal spell, but like a preventative heal spell. Ooh, we got some Shapti. Shapti.
By the gods, you are not him. I'm awake.
These have all got trading goods. Everything's got trade goods in it, like just everything. Oh, there's diamonds over here. There's diamonds there. And what was the other thing we needed? Iron. Is there any other iron around? If I trade with these ogres, but they don't have the iron. They won't have the iron building. trying to make friends with all the vampire factions because I'm like ARKHAN, and I gather he's supposed to be allied with all the vampire factions, but not having much luck so far. The schemes, battles, and the rewards are pretty cool. Messing up your target areas. I enjoyed the endgame, zerging a theater with armies, and then forcing wars and stuff between top factions. Nice. Yeah, I think that's sort of like the appeal of the change thing. I think being able to be kind of like this invisible observer and kind of like seeing AI factions doing their things and like mess with them and stuff. I think that's kind of the appeal of the the idea of it. But yeah, I don't know. All right, what's going on here? King Codpiece. Claws is he's fleet-footed. Okay. Oh, ambush stance is pretty good, I guess. The sharp G. I don't know. I mean, we can just respec him later anyway. It doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, I suppose at one point we should put it up here. I guess local recruitment would be good. Yeah, in case we need to repair our army in a hurry.
The day of awakening comes. Nehekara rises from the sands. Victory in undeath. Sirs, attend. My dynasty reigns supreme. Yes, siege is done. Submit to your king.
How did that...
I alone shall restore Nehekara. Nehekara rises from the sands. My master will return.
Wait a second. Didn't I, Oh, so I have to replace...
Tend your king, slave.
I have to replace one of these guys with this other guy, right? Yeah, this guy.
My will be done.
So now I've got 3 sharp T.
Nagash commands. We never tire. Sands of time. Legions, move!
Yeah, that's fine.
Open the liber mortis.
Sick.
Moving. Master Lich.
Giving settlements to a faction that you'll declare war on and then getting them back immediately gives you so much money. Yeah, oh yeah, that's one of the head-to-head rules as well. You're not allowed to do that, which makes sense. Yeah, it was really interesting. If anyone else is interested, I highly recommend you check out the head-to-head Discord and check through the community rules. You can actually, if you want to join that community, you can like get involved in like voting for the rules and stuff as well, which is pretty cool. It's all you know, democratic and stuff apparently.
The day of awakening comes. All shall fear. Victory, yes!
Have you had the thing where Kairos is trading your regions PvPK? Is Kairos like stealing your regions and giving them to other people? Yeah, we could have recruited more heroes last turn as well. Oh, Volmar's back again. King Copious, I guess, is our champion. We can give him Volmar's trait.
Arise, my legions! Run!
Yeah, auto resolve does not favor the Tomb Kings, that's for sure.
Absolute power. The arch necromancer shall
That's not help us. Not really, but you're not his only target. 2 Lisbon allies are probably losing theirs. Ah, okay, yep. Oh yeah, so I was working on this idea for a campaign today, like a special house rules type campaign. No, doesn't seem like it's. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so the idea is that you basically play. I did something like this a little while ago with Malice, but this is like more specific. If you guys got any suggestions, you can jump on the Discord and comment on it. But yeah, basically the idea is. Can I put it up on screen? Not sure if I can. Maybe if I do a screenshot of it and then I put it on. Oh yeah, this will work. Wait, let me. Oh, I'll show you after this battle, probably. If I can. So I'll just get this picture ready. How do we do this? Background. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll show you that later on. We'll just do this battle first. But yeah, basically I was coming up with this idea for a campaign where you basically play as a vassal. So you play as like a minor faction, like not one of the legendary lords, just as like a random shit kicker faction. You can use Mixu's Unlocker, so you can actually play as one of the generic factions that don't have any like lord traits or anything. And then basically the idea is that you serve the king with your like shitty little faction. And I know it seemed actually kind of cool. I thought it might be fun. It's sort of, if any of us have seen my like no recruitment campaigns or like those kind of weird ones that we do where they're like where you have really limited resources. Basically, it's not like normal Total War where you go out and conquer everything. It's like you're just kind of trying to do what you can with like limited resources. It's a bit like that kind of thing. but just a different version. Yeah, Hyperlisk helped me work on it a little bit as well. We played a little bit like co-op. All right, got all my we've got some more monstrous infantry now. Hey Angram, welcome back. Did my stream go down for a bit? Are you gonna go for your long victory and then you'd be done? These are our Shabti. These are our short, fatter Shabti. These are our tall, skinnier Shabti. They're both equally good. We don't judge anyone's body images here. Become a little minion of Grimgor. Oh, that would be sick, actually. I hadn't even thought about doing orcs. We were doing Bretonia, but I thought it would kind of work for like a minor empire, like a minor empire baron or something as well. Have these guys got
The liver mortis calls.
I thought I'll pin them in place and then I'll purple sun them and hopefully, yeah, that didn't really work, did it?
Arise! Incantation of traversal. Destroy! Tomb King.
I'm gonna avoid these archers for a bit.
Forward! Agreed! Attack! For Nehekara! Attack the living! When supper repays this way! Musa Pizzani. Your king orders death!
I don't want to drop a purple sun here, but I feel like it's going to be bad. Maybe it'll be fine though. Maybe it'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. There's never any doubt.
ARKHAN the Black. Power of Nagash. Don't stop.
Embrace and escaping, yeah. What legendary lord do you usually fight against as ARKHAN? I think your first main enemy is Rapance, but we wiped her out already.
Good. They shall perish. Of death. My way. Lich Priest. King of Liches. Spell casting. Undead sleeves.
Still haven't caved this guy down. We've got mostly priests and ARKHAN trying to take out Voltmar. Actually, I think Voltmar's got magical attacks. Yeah, so the physical resistance is not doing anything anyway.
The black. Kill them! Killing time!
We're trying to debuff him.
Of death!
Fire! Fire! There we go. Boom. How is Volkmar still in there, still winning? We just gotta get all these guys out and just get the hard hitters in there. Volkmar's just regenerating away. He doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give a shit. Keep debuffing him, I guess. Why are there just so many skeleton spears? It's 2 full stacks of skeleton spears. So, oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's nearly 2 stacks. Oh, it was, but we got a bunch of them killed, I think. We got him, boys. Took a while. We got there. Does he still? He doesn't regenerate once the battle's over, does he? Oh, maybe he does. Oh, he's heel cap now anyway, so keep working on him. He's on a horse, but does that go Tomb Prince? Yeah. I might just let him smash that a bit more. Purple Sun always seems to draft away from you. Yeah, well, it has the last couple of times. Maybe we can actually control the direction. It didn't used to be able to control the direction. I mean, you did, and then you didn't, and then you could, and then you can't. Maybe you can again now. I don't know. I feel like it's probably just random, but it was just. Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, while I'm waiting for this guy to die, I'll just show you this. Yeah, so this is the rule set that I was coming up for today for our for my like Vassal campaign. Yeah, does that fit? Yeah. Yeah, so basically, so you have to have a king. So basically you play with the king as like your faction leader. So that'll be like, you know, Malekith, Leon Kerr, Karl Franz, whoever, right? Tyrion, whatever. So you have a king, and basically the king is the main guy that does all the instigating of wars and everything. And you play as like you play as their vassal. So yeah, you play as vassal. And you have to, if you conquer any land, you have to give it to your king because you're conquering stuff in your king's name, right? So you can only build buildings in a single home region. So you have one region that's your like your barony or whatever, your domain, and that's all you own. You can only tax. You can only build buildings, and you can only tax in your home region. So you can occupy other settlements and hold on to them for a little while before you give them to your king, but you can't tax them. You got to turn off taxing, and you can't build anything in them. You can only just occupy them for a while until your king turns up and then give it to him. You can't take any money from your king. So all of the settlements you occupy, you have to give them to your king, and you can't make any money off them, and you can't sell them to him either. You have to give them to him for free. You can pay him for diplomatic relations and stuff, but he won't pay you, basically. Whenever there's an option to get money from the king, you just have to change it so that it's like $0. And blah blah blah. So you got to try to do a military alliance with the king as fast as you can, and then you got to try to mirror the diplomacy of your king. So if your king goes to war with somebody, or his king's already at war with somebody, you go to war with that faction as well. You know, if your king pieces out with somebody, you peace out with them as well as soon as you can. If your kings are allied with a faction, then you would try and ally with them as well. And you don't ally with anybody that your king's not allied with, you know? So basically you're kind of like just trying to serve your king kind of thing. And you can only have a maximum of 4 lords total, including disbanded lords and stuff. So the idea is you mainly just have like one force, but you might have a couple of detachments you can send off to do stuff. You can have one guy recruiting or globally recruiting while your main army is doing something else. So basically you only have 4 lords in total in the whole campaign. If one dies, then you can recruit a new one, but that's it. You only have a total of 4 heroes total. No confederations. Oh yeah, you have to give like 10% of your money to the king like every turn, or I don't know, it might be too much micromanagement, but basically, you got to give a certain amount of money to your king every turn. And also every time the king declares war on a new faction, you have to give the king half of your whatever money you've got. You got to give half of it to the king. So basically it's all designed to like keep you kind of weak, because your king's meant to be the strong one and you're meant to like help him. And I don't know, maybe it might sound shit, but it actually seemed kind of fun when I was giving it a little test out today. So I don't know if anyone's got any input on that or happy to discuss it, or you can go and post on the Discord. I just posted that on in the Warhammer 3 science area. But it seems like kind of fun. But yeah, so campaigns like that, they play out kind of really different from normal campaigns, because you get through a lot of turns really fast, but because you don't have much to manage and you don't have much to do really. So the turns flick through really fast with you kind of like going around trying to help out your main faction. But yeah, I think it could be fun. I played the sort of same thing with Malekith and Malice a while ago, but I didn't have any of the like restrictions. It was I just had the like single region, and I sold all the other regions to Malekith, but I didn't have any of the other hardcore kind of restrictions. All right, Volkmar's dead. So I kind of want to become allies with all the vampires and also the sea vampires, but I don't really know what to trade him for the alliance, because I've got furs here, wine there, dyes there, landmarks here I don't want to get rid of, pottery there, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what ingredients I actually really need as well. Hey, Lil HD.
Victory is assured. My dynasty reigns supreme.
New to the game, plan on playing it today. Any tips? Hey, Lil HD. Welcome to the Total War community, man. Or welcome to the Warhammer community. I'm jealous of you. You've got so much fun gameplay to look forward to. So you've just got Warhammer, you just bought Warhammer 3, the base game of Warhammer 3, or what have you, which DLCs have you purchased so far? I don't know.
ARKHAN the Black.
I don't know. What should we do now? So Cetra's dead already, is he? I think. Look, I think this guy's killed Cetra, so we don't have to worry about him. I don't know. What would be my next move after taking out Volkmar? The opposite could be the Changeling too, where you play the Vassal King, for example, as Tomb Kings. You limit yourself to one province, subjugate every other faction, and return their land to them, and let them govern it for you. It's especially hard for Tomb Kings because they rely on owning territory. That sounds cool. Yeah, I like to play that with I like to play that style with Karl Franz. Just have like Reichland and maybe a couple other regions, and then have the Elector Counts manage their own regions, but they're pretty useless. You have to keep going and rescuing them all the time.
Sylvania greets thee, friend.
So I could give him Sudenburg. But I don't know, I mean Sudenburg. Telakwa touches onto Antok. And pastures don't give you any trade goods, do they? So if I conquered Telakwa, I could trade that to him for an alliance.
Praise King of greatest dynasty. I deign to move.
Yeah, I don't think I can look at it. Is it global public order? Because yeah, if it's not global public order, then I don't care about it really. Regional, yeah, no, that's all right. No, my thought was to like take over Telakwa and Deadhead Monoliths, sell that to Manfred so he can guard my south, and then make him an alliance. No, I haven't got any books yet. What do I start off with? Oh, enables the vampire count units. So cool.
On your knees.
All right, so don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't really care about that either, actually. This +1 control to all buildings seems pretty cool though. +2 control to all regions, sorry. So the Black Pyramid has just a huge garrison.
A bold strategy. Yes.
I don't know, do you reckon I should go after the Telakwa, or is that stupid? I purchased Blood for the Blood God and Shadow Blade Vampire. What? What's Shadow Blade Vampire? I don't know what that is. So, so you've basically just got Warhammer 3, but you haven't got Warhammer 1 or 2? Just 3. Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah. Well, I guess I would recommend the first thing you do is look through the faction selection screen and look at and see which factions you think is the coolest looking, or the the one that most captures your imagination, and then you should start with that faction. But before I can give you any tips, like I don't need to know which faction it is that you're going to start with. So go look at that faction selection screen. What's going on? You like some Kislev action? Want to play Katarin? Or some Cathay? I think you have Bretonia as well. Have you got Bretonia on there? You want to play some Knights of the Round Table? One bit of advice that I would give you is to put the battle difficulty up a little bit. So if you want to play on easy or something to start off with to get the hang of the game or whatever, I don't know if maybe that's a good idea or whatever. I mean, I'd probably just start on like normal or something, but I'd probably put the battle difficulty up a little bit. So if you play on normal, and then just put the battle difficulty up to like hard, so that, and what that means is that if you auto resolve, then it'll be kind of worse. So it'll reward you more if you fight the battles yourself and you be a good general and stuff. Whereas if you put the battle difficulty on like easy or normal or whatever, then the auto resolve will be super easy. So you'll basically want to auto resolve every battle. And if you actually have a hard battle and you try to fight it yourself, you'll just suck and get owned, So it's better if you put the battle difficulty a little bit higher, and then that way when you manually play it, you'll actually do better than the auto resolve, or it'll be easier. That makes sense. I don't think you have to activate the free LC for Bretonia. I think they made it so Bretonia just automatically unlocks. Somebody was telling me. But yeah, all the other free LC you have to unlock it, I think. Yeah, Bretonia you don't have to, yeah.
Submit to your king. Open the liber mortis. Welcome to my realm, mortal.
Oh. Did I go to war with him? When did that happen?
All shall fear.
Oh. I don't remember doing that, but whatever. All is well.
Nagash demands sacrifice.
Talakbo declare war on you, but you're not looking. Yeah, I've kind of. Oh no, I'm not really. I think maybe I'm not sure why I was kind of interested in it yesterday, but now I'm sort of. I think it's because I'm excited about this whole like Vassal campaign idea, which I'm guessing you guys probably aren't that excited about.
Now we go. Forward.
Fight it manually, I guess. So yeah, so what's your faction you're going to start with? Which one strikes your fancy? I think Kislev is the most popular one in out of Warhammer 3. I'm not sure what would be my. I'd probably, if I only had Warhammer 3 and no DLC. Yeah, if you only had Warhammer 3 and no DLC, what faction would you play? I don't think I'd play Kislev actually. I'd probably play maybe Bretonia or Kislev or Cathay. Yeah, maybe Cathay I was thinking. I feel like Cathay, I feel like base Cathay is better than base Kislev maybe. Oh, I don't know. I'm torn. But yeah, Kislev or Cathay probably, yeah. Long campaign victory for Tomb King's done. Congratulations, PvPK. Well done. Good job. Oh, did I lose my oh no, I put it in the other army temporarily, that's right.
Tremble before ARKHAN. Petra worships me. I command Animus. Onwards, minions. Obey. Move. Legions forward. My orders. Proceed. Animus.
I struggled. I didn't even try though.
ARKHAN moves.
Yeah, I didn't struggle. I just like didn't really do. I don't know what I was doing. I had no plan. And I didn't really just struggle to defend Kislev. I didn't really get attacked. I was just, I don't know what I was struggling with. I think I was struggling with trying to blitz and feeling like it wasn't optimal enough. But yeah, I don't think I actually got up to the part where it actually gets hard. But yeah, that's a good call though. Khorne seems cool, but there's so many to choose from. Khorne is a really weird faction. Like they're not. Khorne's like probably not a good one to start with, but I don't know. I mean, nah, I don't know. You should just go with whatever you like, whatever you want to try, I guess. What I feel like yeah, whichever faction you think looks coolest is the one that you're going to be most motivated to like learn, you know. So yeah, like if you like Khorne the best, go and try Khorne for sure. I remember you turned 20th with 9k income and complaining it's hard to defend against two fronts. Yeah, I'm a bit of a whinger sometimes.
Take the black.
Yeah, I think it would have been hard if I had have kept playing. Khorne's not torture. Khorne's fun, but the only reason I was a bit hesitant is because I feel like Khorne's very different. Like there's no other faction that's like Khorne, so it's like it kind of like learning to play Khorne doesn't really teach you to play any other factions. It just teaches you to play Khorne, kind of, in a way. But that's cool. I mean, it still teaches you like all the basic stuff of the game. I love Chaos Warriors. They're so tanky.
My way.
The new player Khorne is not that straightforward. No, that's right. No, I have no idea what you're doing or what to choose. What's a faction that's like Khorne but not as corny? Nurgle sucks. Yeah, fuck Nurgle. Yeah, it's like it's kind of overwhelming, isn't it? When you first start out, it's like, what do I do? Maybe just play Cathay. Play Cathay and play as Iron Dragon, Jiaming. It's like he's really easy and really strong, and it'll like just, you know, you'll be able to like get into the game and like yeah. So yeah, you go into Cathay and there's like the Chinese looking faction, and yeah, there's this dude Iron Dragon. He like, I don't know, he's like, I'm not sure what his background is, like he smokes crack or something, and he's like a power hungry crazy dude. But he can turn into a dragon and he gets regeneration and he's super strong in combat. You love me Tomb Kings yet? No, I'm about the same. Like I said, I'm pretty familiar with Tomb Kings. I have played campaigns of Tomb Kings in the past, so I don't expect my level of love for Tomb Kings to change. It was just more about reacquainting myself with the faction and stuff. I mean, this Lord's probably gonna kick the shit out of us, isn't he? Maybe we should get some beef. Get some beef in there. Yeah, what do you think about Jiaming? Are you down with that? Down with that idea? I feel like yeah, Jiaming, playing Grand Cathay Jiaming could be a good one because it's sort of like, yeah, it'll like introduce you to all the general concepts of the game, like recruiting troops, having archers, using magic, having a really powerful single entity one-man doomstack lord. All the best things in life.
King of Liches.
Fuck you. He doesn't smoke crack, but he smokes warpstone dust. Yeah, well, I didn't mean he like literally smoked crack, but you know, that's the vibe. It's the vibe that he's going for.
Break them.
You watching the Grand Cathay breakdown right now? Oh, really? What's a Grand Cathay breakdown? Oh, you can do the tutorial. There's a tutorial. It's actually really cool. Actually, yeah. Well, after you do the Grand Cathay breakdown, if you want to check out the tutorial, there's a tutorial that you can go through, and yeah, apparently it's really good, and it's actually got a really good storyline to it as well. So that's actually probably, I don't know, I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's like, if a new person's coming in there, don't know what to do, it's like, play the tutorial. Yeah, check out, when you choose the campaigns, there's one called the prologue, I think, or the tutorial or something, the one on the left-hand side. I'd say, yeah, maybe do that first. It'll give you a good introduction, yeah. So do the prologue first, and then do Immortal Empires, not Realm of Chaos. And then yeah, maybe play Cathay. That would be my recommendation.
Tomb King. Forward.
All right. Next time somebody comes and asks for advice, I'll have my answer ready to go. God's Teeth, the prologue is awful. All right. Well, we've got one vote against the prologue. I never actually made it through. I couldn't handle the clicking OK all the time, so I gave up. But I've heard a lot of other people say they thought it was pretty good. So, did I lose one of my Shabti? I think I lost one of my Shabti because I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, it was just hanging out over here. Cool. I lost one of my. Nope. I haven't lost anything. Good.
Attack the living. For Nehekara. Sepulchral majesty. Destroy.
What are you doing, Angram? Yuanbo is easier. Oh yeah, no, he doesn't have the DLC. Yeah. Yeah, Yuanbo is easier, but I think out of the two, well, I don't know. I mean, both of the Cathay Lords are both pretty good. I just prefer Yuanbo for some reason, because he's got sick kung fu moves. Miao Ying's harder. Yeah, Miao Ying's probably harder. Yeah. I actually haven't played Miao. I haven't played Xiaoming since I haven't actually played Xiaoming since Gelt moved down there. I wonder if it actually makes his campaign more interesting now, like having Empire allies and stuff. Why don't these factions just give up? It's like we've clearly dominated with my, even though I wasn't paying attention, I pretty much dominated mostly.
Charge. Move.
AI, Gelt, and Zhao always seem to team up on Kugath. Really? How do you feel about the Empire? I love the Empire. The Empire is my favorite faction. But you need to buy Warhammer 1 to get access to the Empire Lords. Although, when I say the Empire is my favorite faction, I've probably got about 5 favorite factions. But they're definitely one of them. They're probably my most favorite. I kind of want to exit this campaign right now and start an Empire campaign, just because you said Empire. My favorite factions are Empire, Vampire Counts, and Dwarfs, which are all, you get all of them in the Warhammer 1. If you buy Warhammer 1, you get all of those factions. Although there's other DLCs that you want to get as well, maybe to expand them out fully, but at least you can try them out. But yeah, so Empire, Dwarfs, and Vampires are 3 of my favorite factions that you get with Warhammer 1. You also get Orcs, like Orcs and Greenskins, which are pretty cool, but they're not one of my favorites. But yeah, the Empire, Dwarfs, Vampire Counts, and then probably High Elves and Dark Elves. No, probably Dark Elves and High Elves. I don't know, not necessarily in that particular order. And then, oh wait, and Chaos Dwarfs are up there as well. Not Throg. Throg's definitely not my favorite. Yeah, yeah, I've got basically, I guess all the factions that I like to play are, yeah, Empire, Vampire Counts, Dwarfs, High Elves, Dark Elves, Chaos Dwarfs, Warriors of Chaos. Although I find it hard to get a campaign that's actually challenging or fun with them a lot of the time. Yeah, I think that's all my favorites. Base Empire is missing something without the Archlector DLC. Yeah. You like the medieval factions? Yeah, I reckon, yeah. So what I normally recommend people do is first buy Warhammer 3, play a bit of Warhammer 3, see if you actually like the campaign, like the game at all. If you do, then buy Warhammer 1 and 2, because those, like, you get them on special. Oh, shit, before you buy anything as well, if it's not on special on Steam, you can usually get it on special from Instant Gaming. I've actually got a affiliate link, which I can now shamelessly plug. You don't have to use my affiliate link if you don't want. You can just Google Instant Gaming. But yeah, just compare the prices on Instant Gaming before you buy it from Steam, because you can get a Steam key from Instant Gaming instead, and usually it'll be like 50% off or whatever. You get it heaps cheaper. But yeah, so I usually recommend, like, you buy Warhammer 3, play that, see if you like it. If you do, then buy Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2. Each of those will give you like 5 extra races to play, and then 4 extra places to play or whatever. And then, like, you figure out which factions are your favorites, and then maybe buy a couple of DLCs for, like, your favorite faction. And the Chaos Dwarfs race pack is really good as well. But you just get one race. It's pretty expensive. You just get one race, but they're like one of the best factions in the game, I reckon. How strong is this guy? Is he gonna wreck me? Shit. Oh. All right, that might be bad.
Nehekara rises from the sands.
I might,
Lich King. Who cares?
I might respec out King Co piece. Just in case we need to get out of here. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah. See, like this is a trick that I quite often do, where I force march, run out of movement so that I can't, I'm stuck in force march, and then I respec the Lord out so that I can switch out of force march stance and go back into normal stance. So that if I need to retreat, that I can. But in head-to-head multiplayer, you're not allowed to do that, which is quite fair enough. So yeah, so I feel like there's so many little things, like there's so many cheeses that I do and stuff. It'd be really hard to like learn to play without doing all of that stuff. Just a dirty cheater. Well, I'm not a dirty cheater because there's no rules in single player, but if I did that in multiplayer, it would be cheating. Yeah, I don't know. Should you take the 2% research rate? I feel like 2% seems pretty low, but I guess Winds of Magic capacity is good. Empire and Bretonia are cool. I can see where the Grand Cathay is a great start for beginners because of defense and isolation. Yeah. I mean, if you want to play Warhammer 3, then I'd say go for Grand Cathay. If you want to play, if you want to get Warhammer 1, then actually Bretonia is a pretty good start as well, I reckon. It depends which faction you play, I guess. No, actually, I don't know. I haven't really played Bretonia for a while. Like, Bretonia gets pretty easy pretty quickly, but I'm not sure if the start might be pretty hard. I don't know.
Where is this?
But I mean, if you like Bretonia, if you think knights are cool and stuff, then I definitely recommend that you know, you get into that. You know, whatever you think is going to be fun, it's probably going to be fun. Rank your least favorite factions: Tomb Kings, Lizard Men, and what's the other one that I never play? Pirate Coast.
Undead loyalty. ARKHAN the Black.
There's a ton of information on this game. How's the online play? There's a pretty lively multiplayer battles community. So you don't play the campaign map, you just play battles against people, like kind of like just like head-to-head battles against people. Yeah, I think there's a pretty lively community. I don't know. And then there's also head-to-head and co-op play where you can play with campaign. I don't think the communities are very big, but
My master will
but I mean, definitely people play it. You can check out more Warpstone channel if you want to see some videos on that stuff.
attend your king, slaves. Land of the dead.
I guess I should bring this guy down as well.
We never tire.
Are these guys passive like Zarnagron? Like they'll never declare war on you unless you.
Robber Baron. What relics or legions
Yeah.
do you?
Do they get? They don't get snappy if you train. Yeah, they won't. If you can raid and trespass and shit, they'll just never attack you, right? Oh, we get another Casket of Souls. Nice. More Warpstone, it's called. They do like head-to-head battles. Like they'll have like 6 players, like free for all, with 6 different campaigns playing, and they all like kind of fight each other and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have much experience with that stuff, but yeah, I feel like having multiplayer games with your mates, could be good. Could be good. A lot of people enjoy that. I mean, there's quite a solid head-to-head community though. I think there's like 500 members on their Discord or something, or is that right? Maybe more. I don't know. Well, there's 281 online right now, so I'd say they must have over 500.
Nagash commands. Be careful what you wish for. I may just grant it.
Big map and game, so scheduling gets annoying the more people are involved for standard gameplay campaign. Yeah, I think I'm just not really a competitive type of person, you know, and like, so I do like fights, but I don't really want to be like stuck in like a weeks long fucking deathmatch with somebody, you know? Like if I was gonna do a multiplayer campaign where it was gonna go for weeks, I'd rather it be like a co-op with a friend and you kind of like, you know, investing in this world together, kind of like, you know, like sharing a Minecraft server with somebody or something, you know? That's kind of more like the vibe I think I was being to, you know? Whereas I like multiplayer battles, I don't mind because it's like you just, you know, you just get pumped up, you choose your strat, and then you duke it out for like 10 minutes and then it's done. Then you do another one, you know. Whereas, well, I feel like with head to head, I can just, I don't know. I feel like you know, you could be like playing for days and then run into each other and you've already lost, like you already lost 3 days ago, but you didn't realize because you didn't have vision on them. Like I don't know, I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely scared to play it, but I'm also fascinated by it and I want to try it out. With our relationship with Aranessa. Co-op multiplayer is great on Immortal Empires map. Kind of need a dedicated buddy though. Yeah. I had a really good multiplayer co-op campaign in Rome 2 when they first brought out multiplayer campaign. Yeah, and I thought it was really awesome. But yeah, I think I'm more into single player now.
I love their scaly hides. ARKHAN.
Oh shit. That's not good.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Probably should have recruited some more troops here as well.
Sands of time. Keep moving. I shall take your advice. Tomb King of Mehekara.
All right. I'm gonna try and stack the main army to be a bit stronger. Oh, I could almost make him a vassal, but yeah, I think maybe we don't want to be vassals because of the bug. Right, I'll go defensive. Yeah, defensive alliance, heap of cash, and we'll get him to go to war with Tlaqua with us as well.
At last.
Huzzah. This is going back a while, but you had a changeling campaign going and you didn't really have fun. Did you get to the quest battles for the changeling? Because honestly, that's all their campaign's really about. Yeah, no, I didn't really, no. I did one quest battle for A Cold Hellbrass, and that was probably my favorite part of the campaign. That was probably my favorite part of the campaign. And then, my favorite part of the campaign was actually just passively like building cults and having them kind of passively spread around without actually doing anything. That was probably my favorite thing about the campaign. But no, I never actually got to the quest battles. I've played Changing It 4 times now, and I've never got to any of the quest battles. I've never made it past like turn 25 or something. Or turn 40, 30 or 40 maybe. Well, we seem to have gotten a fairly serious war going on now. I probably should have actually attacked this guy. If I had the movement.
Obey me. What? Prepare the crypt.
Oh, I should have done my construction reduction while we were there.
My will be done.
Have you considered trading settlements with Manfred to acquire the pyramid landmark settlements? Yeah. No, I hadn't, but no, we won't be able to. He's got 3 barracks in there. So yeah, basically, because like this, like having just 1 barracks will make it worth like 37 or whatever. Having 2 will make it be worth like 67 or something, and having 3 will make it worth like 100 or whatever. But then also because he owns all 3, like because he owns the whole region, he won't want to give it up, so that'll make it even worse, you know. So it's like, yeah, I'd have to get like a tier 5 settlement full of like barracks and stuff to be able to trade it. So it's not really going to happen. What we could do is wait for Tlaqua to take it and then try and steal it. How does an Empire fanboy like myself ever immerse into playing these evildoer factions? Hey Max, one really good way is to read the lore or read a novel that's about the faction. Like if you play Malice, if you read the Malice Darkblade novels, they're really good, and they kind of teach you how to like get into what's cool about Dark Elves. You know, so if you want to play Dark Elves, I would highly recommend you read the first Malice Darkblade novel. It's really cool, and it sort of just sort of teaches you how Dark Elves are cool, I guess. And that's kind of the whole Warhammer thing. Like that's why Warhammer exists, basically. So like originally there was a Citadel miniature company, and Games Workshop basically produces like rules for games to make the miniatures cool, to make you want to buy the miniatures, you know. And like they've got it down to an art form now, but basically all of the fluff, which is like the story and the background of everything and the lore, all of that exists just to make you think that the miniatures or the soldiers are cool. So it's like yeah, so basically, if you want to know how you can immerse yourself into playing this evildoer faction or this other faction or whatever, it's just like read the fluff. That's exactly what it's designed to do. It's designed to make you think that faction is cool. No. Yeah, like another example of that is if you want to get into like Chaos Space Marines, then you should read like Soul Hunter and the Night Lords books, because like they're just a really cool Chaos faction, you know, really cool Chaos Marine faction, and they're really cool novels. They get you into it.
Greatness comes.
This guy's on a bit of a rampage. I might just... I don't know, maybe we should steal more of his regions. I wonder how many settlements he's got.
I shall take your advice.
So, he's pretty strong.
Find my harem.
But we could bring all of our armies down here, trash his southern area down here, sell all of that to Manfred. Meanwhile, he's trashing Manfred's area, but he won't get wiped out because we've sold him all the shit down here. And then we can maybe take these regions off him. But at some point, we're going to have to fight him.
The day of awakening nears.
I was thinking scheme another faction, taking their settlements, will have Manfred. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll wait for them to get bashed down a little bit.
Summon them.
Yeah, I mean, if this gets sacked a couple of times, then we can trade for it.
I am king. Resurrection. For no. To battle. Erase them. Submit to your king.
I feel like auto-resolve is really brutal to us. I used the Changeling campaign to cheat my way to the achievement for a legendary campaign. What? Really? Is Changeling actually that easy? I feel like Changeling would be really slow though, wouldn't it? Oh, actually no, I've got no idea what the Changeling's victory conditions are. I wonder what the easiest or fastest or easiest faction would be to get the legendary achievement with. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Like, if you really just want the achievement unlocked, you could just get somebody to send you their save game or whatever. It's not really about... Yeah, I mean, just getting the unlock on your achievement list isn't really that meaningful, I guess. It's like the actual memory of achieving it, I guess. I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not really an achievements guy. I don't go for them. I don't even go for victories, really. I just like the experience, you know? Yeah, I don't really like I don't really want campaigns to end. I just want to like keep fighting and kind of, I don't know, yeah, I want it to be like real, I guess, or realistic within its own internal. Changeling's the easiest regardless. You just win quest battles and can't be seen. It's not the destination, it's the journey. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. And like, I guess I come from a place of, like, I've always loved games that don't really end, where you can just keep continuously playing forever. Yeah, there was a game, I think it was called Spellforce 2. There was this game where it was sort of like Total War in a way, but it had like a campaign sort of thing, and then it had battles as well. But you could also build stuff, kind of like Dawn of War or whatever. But you could set up like patrol routes for your guys, and you could have them like farming stuff, and you can just leave it on while you went to work, and like have your towers and defenses and stuff like defending, and like, I don't know, it was a cool game. But that's kind of like what I think that's still what I'm trying to recreate with this game as well, in a way. I try to train myself out of it and think of each campaign as like a story that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And I feel like that's actually a lot more satisfying, because that's kind of how it is. But yeah, there's definitely a part of me that sort of likes to enforce status quo and keep the games running, and don't really want to pull the trigger and actually finish them. Get some physical resistance over there. Alright, well at least we didn't take too much damage this time. I love the ogres just kicking skinks. Time to kick some skink. Seeing the AI get big enough to threaten the campaign in the late game is a real joy, like it was in Warhammer 2. In Total Warhammer 3, certain mods help bring the challenge element back. What? Oh, so you're saying you only see that if you're playing with mods? Stellaris is cool, yeah. I don't know, Stellaris. I really got excited about Stellaris when it first came out, and I played it a bit, but I always just miss that visceral combat. You know, like that's the thing. Like what that Total War does so well. Like, like arguably, like yeah, it doesn't fully satisfy on that sort of roleplay side or that like grand strategy side, but it really does satisfy in that like visceral fucking carnage, you know, like on the battlefield, and if you play with no pause, it's kind of a bit of an adrenaline thing as well. And yeah, I feel like even if you don't really enjoy that that much, or you don't really enjoy you don't really enjoy the combat that much or whatever, it's still kind of, it makes like, I don't know, it's like the strategy map gives context for the battles. Like it's like, why are you fighting this battle? I'm fighting this battle so I can defend my settlement, or so I can take my settlement, or so I can retake the land that they took and free my peoples back, or whatever, you know. So the strategy map gives you the context for the battles, but at the same time the battles give you the sort of glory, I guess. No, they give you like the testing ground, I guess. Like in a way, it's the other way around as well. So you can build all this stuff, and you can imagine, oh yeah, these Ushabti are going to be really good. They've got, you know, they've got armor piercing, they've got, you know, high health for the number of models or whatever. So you have this sort of building phase in the campaign map where you're imagining like how all these decisions you make are going to pay off in the future, like, you know. But then you have to have the battles to have that payoff, you know. Like, I don't know, in other games it's like you have that strategic element, but you don't get the payoff of like seeing those like armored units smash into those other units, and or seeing that hero that you've been like building up actually fighting against another hero and stuff. And I don't know, just yeah, I find the whole Total War, you know, formula is just so satisfying.
Attend your king, slaves. Strike on my command.
All right. I don't know if I should just keep trying to steal more shit, or if we should...
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Because I feel like if we try and go against their armies, we'll probably do okay, but...
Martic.
I feel like, you know, he probably won't get that far in here, you know, like... And I don't really care that much about these territories, whereas, well, he's screwing around there, we could probably take out all of his shit, you know? And then he'll be wrecked. And then we can come back and sort it out. Can never get into Stellaris or similar stuff. Yeah, I didn't get too into it. I got into it for a bit, but then it just ultimately just wasn't quite. I like to play factions where I build different army compositions easily, so not the high elves. Yeah, it's the higher you can build different army compositions, the high elves as well. It's just that you have to commit to it, you know, like you have to be like, you know, I'm going to play with no archers this campaign or whatever, you know. And it's like, it's hard though, because as a strategy player, you want to be trying to make decisions that are like the best decisions that you can make. And so like when you're just fundamentally doing something that makes you worse, it sort of feels bad. What are we going to build here? Should I build another one of these things so we can get more ghouls? Like Total War and to similar degree Sins of the Solar Empire over Stellaris, because I want to be able to just declare war without needing a reason. Nice. I haven't gone back since playing Total War, so I guess I feel that way too. Yeah, it's hard, like Total War kind of ruins you for other games a little bit, I think, because it's just so fucking good. It's like, yeah, it's really hard. I was thinking about that the other day where I was playing something, or I was contemplating playing something, and I was just thinking how it feels really nice to have that new game feeling of like learning a new game system and stuff. And but you don't get that from Total War because you're playing the same game all the time. But then, yeah, when you play another game, you get that new game feeling for a while, but then after a few weeks, you realize it just doesn't, it's just not Total War. Oh, what's that guy doing? I fucked that up. Maybe I should just do a little bit of a pause on that end turn for a second. Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion can compete with Warhammer Total War. I never played that game, but I've heard it. Yeah, I've had it highly recommended. Does Sins of a Solar Empire have real-time battles? Okay, cool. So essentially it is Total War, essentially. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of talking about. That sort of formula of having like real-time battles and having, oh, the whole thing's real-time. Oh yeah, but you can slow time and pause it and stuff, yeah. Yeah. So it's like kind of like Homeworld 3. Yeah, I don't know if we should try and... Where's Tic-Tac-Toe? I wouldn't mind farming Tic-Tac. Oh, there he is there. Be good if we could actually farm him.
My dynasty reigns supreme. A living curse.
Yeah, I might bring this guy down.
Advance.
Yeah, I might bring this guy around the coast to join up with us. That's what I'm talking about. As Cathay, for example, you can go archer, gunpowder, artillery, cav, or even monstrous, and they're equally good to some extent, at least. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I won't. Yeah, no, I might not build an outpost for him yet because I don't know when he's going to. We've got 2 ally missions we could potentially get.
Serve me.
We'll see if we can go for him. I'm kind of thinking about. I kind of want to try out this Vassal game, but I don't really want to abandon this campaign yet because I feel like I still have more to learn. But yeah, so I'm sort of thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll do a double stream. Well, I'll play this for a little bit and then I'll start a new stream of Bretonia, and then I can show you that idea and see if I can get you guys excited about it.
My dynasty reigns supreme. Open the liber mortis.
I brought 2. I was hoping that I'd bring 1.
Where is this? Destroy them. Open the liber mortis.
I want to force march, but I mean, I feel like he's got so many armies up here. He surely can't have anything more down here. But I mean, he might. You never know. I mean, it doesn't look like he's got anything garrisoned there.
Dark plans.
How much movement they got? No, they ain't got. They ain't catching us.
Him.
Hope.
Keep moving.
We'll just.
Hekara rises from the sands. Submit to your king.
Force march for glory.
Priest king of greatest things.
If this is a battle, I don't think we can win it. Heavy iron. Yeah, nice.
Soon, not now. Chart course.
Which greenskin factions are the easiest? I'd say the strongest is probably Grom the Paunch. Yeah, Grom the Paunch is probably the strongest and also the most fun, I would say, as well, Ingram. So if you want to play some greenskins, I'd definitely recommend Grom the Paunch. My favorites are either Grom the Paunch or Skarsnik because I love the Gobbos. But I recently played some Grimgore and I really enjoyed that as well. So yeah, they might take a little bit of this stuff, but I think that's fine. I wouldn't say Grimgore's the easiest, but he's fun. Imminent Rebellion? Really? It's fine. Oh, which what? Control +5, corruption -2. Yeah. Hey, Willspell, how you going, buddy? Oh, Willspell, your green name ran out. I feel like somebody should gift you a membership. Because considering how many memberships you've gifted other people, I feel like you should never have to pay for another membership again.
The realm of souls.
My cats are really good. Yeah, we've been trying to reduce the food of Lucius because he was a big boy, and we can see he's got a bit of a waist now, so we think he's lost a bit of weight and he's a bit healthier. They keep fighting with each other and it's a bit scary, but we think they're mostly getting along. If you do not purchase the Warden and the Paunch, Wurzag the Great Green Prophet. What? Wurzag the Great Green Prophet is a powerful legendary lord. I don't understand that statement, but yeah, cool. You might have to explain that one. I don't get it. We get +20. What the hell? What's going on here? I get +20% movement just for no reason. Is this, is there any reason you would ever take, is there any reason you would ever take this? Like Lord Recruit rank +5, it's like, I mean, now that we can't cheese canopic jars, there's no reason to really get that, is there? If you're about to recruit a Lord, yeah, but it's for 10 turns, like... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. Anyway, I feel campaign movement range is really strong. I'd always take the campaign movement range. Where's how you going, the Law HD? Are you still around, or did you going to watch more Warp Zone videos? I want to know how Law HD's new gamer experience is going. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's... Yeah, I wouldn't really take it. Alright, they're going after my settlement over there. Do you reckon we should try and gank them? I don't know. I don't want to weaken them too much because I want them to fight... what's his name? But it looks like he's kind of dealing with it. So, I don't know. Maybe we don't need to worry about him.
My master will return. For the arch necromancer. Attend your king, slaves. Erase.
Huzzah. If you're losing, you need a quick army? Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, sorry, SW Taravisden. I didn't understand what you said. I didn't read it properly. I was confused by the wording of it and the way that you phrased it. So you're just saying that, yeah, you're just basically saying that you agree Grom the Paunch is like a good lord, but if you aren't going to play Grom the Paunch or you don't have access to it, then Wurzag is like, you know, also good. It's just the way you phrased it. It was, I mean, it wasn't your fault. It was just, for some reason, the phrasing confused me. My brain just didn't function properly on that one. All right, let's shoot some stuff. try and get them to bunch up and eat Purple Sun. There we go. Very good. And what else are we gonna do? Oh shit! Why are they so slow? I believe these ghouls are it's skink heart. So these skink cohort are standing up so well to my ogre and my other dudes. That's a pretty good hit. How about Azag or Scar or Wazag? That what are you just naming like every greenskin Lord, Angram? It's like, yeah, they're all fine. But you just asked who was the easiest one. I was saying Grom probably the easiest. But yeah, they're all very playable. They're all decent. What do you reckon's the weakest greenskin Lord? I kind of feel like Azag's the weakest, but I don't know. Like, I feel like Grom's clearly the best. And then I don't really know who the second best is. Probably is Wurzag. A lot of people say Wurzag, so it's probably Wurzag. I just don't I don't like Wurzag, so I don't play him. But yeah, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, probably Wurzag's like the second strongest. Maybe, I don't know, because I don't play him. But yeah, I go for I just like going Skarsnik, nasty Skulker spam. I think Grom's the strongest, but Wurzag is probably the easiest since you just spam Savage Orcs. Yeah, true. I guess Grom's more complicated if you don't know his mechanics and stuff. Isn't it weird that ARKHAN has +1 army cap and not Cetra, despite him being a supreme leader for Nehekara? Yeah, it is weird. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like, considering like the restricted armies is such a fundamental yeah, considering like having the restricted armies is such a fundamental feature of the Tomb Kings, it seems really weird to make one of them just have an extra army, you know, like it's a real game changer, you know. And it's like if yeah, it's weird, it is weird. Yeah, I reckon it is weird. I agree. It's weird. Alright, I'm gonna sell
the rightful elector of
Death's Head monoliths. So it's worth 23, but we can't trade. There's nothing that we would want that we could really trade for it. You know, like they're all gonna be worth way more. I like Skarsnik, but I get bored with the campaign very quickly because it's a bad starting position. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like, I can't... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if... Yeah, that's probably exactly right, yeah. I love Skarsnik the most as, like, the character, but I don't... Yeah, his starting position feels weird. Doesn't feel enjoyable for some reason. I wonder if there's a way to make it feel good. Like if you rush in a particular direction or migrate a little bit or something, I wonder if there's like a way to actually make Skarsnik's start feel nicer.
You are not him.
I feel like a lot of the greenskins are like that too. Like Azag's start position doesn't feel good either, really. Like, you know, you feel like you go one way and you get attacked the other way, or you're, you know, it's sort of the same with Grimgor. Actually, the last Grimgore campaign I had was actually pretty fun. I think I like pushed one way, got some allies to block it off, and then went the other way, and it was pretty good. Hey, Flying Scoots. On the scale of 1 to Nakai, how much pain has this campaign hit yet? Actually, this campaign's been really cruisy. I'm barely even paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm probably not. I'm probably breaking all the rules and not doing it and doing nothing properly. But yeah, no, it seems like it's been pretty cruisy so far. But it's hard to know because like it goes on with a lot of my campaigns, you know, where I run a big deficit, but as long as I make it to the next bit, then it works out, you know. But if I don't make it, then it doesn't work out. So it's like, you know, maybe I'm in one of those stages at the moment where everything seems fine at the moment, but I might be on the verge of destruction, you know, who knows. Thanks so much for the super chat, Flying Scoot. Oh, Danny Strange coming in with the super chat as well. Not to be outdone. Thanks a lot, Danny Strange. Much appreciated, man. And thanks, Flying Scoots. You're both legends. Well, have we got any more lords we can name? No, he's a king. He's already a king. I think. Oh, we've got some Prince Seth Withering Blade. Haparos. I don't think Haparos was a rename, was he? All right. Skutos? Skutos. The flying bird. Flying bird? The flying soul? The flying spirit. Skutos flying spirit. I don't know. It doesn't translate well, but it sounds badass in ARKHAN.
The day of awakening comes.
Skutos the flying Kopesh. Oh, that's pretty good. That's way better. I like it when people come up with their own names. It takes a lot of pressure off me.
I shall take your advice.
Denialist walker of strange paths. He's mysterious. He gets power from the darkness. That kind of stuff. Even though he's a Lord of Light. I'm gonna scrounge my 2% tech tree. 2% tech.
Dash commands.
What's this guy doing? Is he gonna attack my settlement? Yeah, minus 98 plus 5. I feel like I should just wait one turn just to get that down a little bit before we pop it back up. Yeah, no, you guys are been super generous. Thanks heaps. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay, so I'm working on this campaign idea that I was talking about earlier, and I'm just gonna quickly set up a it's not the one. I'm gonna quickly set up a stream. So these are the rules basically so far. I mean, this is up for discussion, but yeah, basically this is the kind of the rules, yeah, basically the idea is that you're like a poor miner knight. Like normally this game's all about legendary lords and heroes, you know, but this is going to be a story of like a minor nobleman, you know, like a baron or whatever, rather than some like epic legendary lord. And we use Mixo's Unlocker, Mixu's Unlocker, so that you can actually play as a minor faction. So yeah, I'm just going to pause this campaign here, and then I'm going to start a new stream. I'm going to play a little bit of Bretonia, so I can show you this campaign idea. This is kind of an experiment. I don't know if this one will be super cool, or if we have to change the rules a little bit to make it better, or whatever. But yeah, hopefully you guys are kind of interested in checking it out with me, at least for a little while. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, so you have a read of that if you want. And I'm just gonna set up a new stream. We'll come back to this campaign. This one's not done. We'll come back to this campaign for sure. I'm just gonna experiment with this other little side quest for a little bit now. All right, so I'll be back in a second on the new stream, and for Twitch it'll just continue on as normal.